How are you all doing today?
Beautiful.
Great.
That's cool.
Oh, that was
That's cool. Let me ask you a question. How often do you think we negotiate? I mean, during the months, a week, a day. How often does it happen?
Always.
Hundreds
Always,
times.
yeah? What the others think? How often? How often, for example, you negotiate? Whatever.
I don't know, every 5 minutes
Every 5 minutes.
Every
with
second.
myself.
Every second you're negotiating. with
Every
yourself.
second, yes. All the time when you talk to someone, you actually negotiate. You can, sometimes you don't even know that you're negotiating. You can negotiate always the price of the flat, or just you can negotiate with your neighbor about something, or like on my example, salary increase when you're buying something on Avito, or for example with your girlfriend or boyfriend when you discuss some matter which you can't agree on. Yeah? And for a lot of people actually negotiations is really a problem, because you know we don't like to conflict. Yeah, most of the people they don't like conflicts. It's just in our psychology. And actually my manual for the negotiation is this book. Everything is negotiable. It's the same as the name of my speech. And actually the author of this book, Gavin Kennedy, he gives his types of negotiators. Actually, there are only 4 types of negotiators. The first type of the negotiator, it's, let's start from the bottom, yeah? The donkey. It's a guy who just don't know what is freaking going on here. He just, you know, I don't even know that I'm in negotiations. And this type of people is really easy to persuade, yeah? Because he just, okay, he can agree on everything. The second type is sheep. Sheep knows that he's in negotiations, yeah? He knows that he negotiating about something, he even has a name. But this guy is like the beginner salesman. He wants to sell just something, yeah? If he actually closes the deal, he's, oh my god, I'm happy to close the deal at any terms. He doesn't care on what terms he will close the deal. He just wants to do it. And even if these terms won't be useful for him, he just wants to do it and finish it. The third type of negotiators is the foxes. Foxes are sly. They know what they want and they will get it. Anyway, anyhow, it doesn't matter for them. They will use all available things to reach their goal. And the fourth type of negotiators, it's an owl. Owl is like the bird is smart, he knows his aim, and he aims at win-win situation when everybody's happy, yeah? When their opponent goals and their goals are met. I don't want to tell you which type of negotiator you should be. I just want to tell you that you shouldn't be these guys on the bottom, yeah? You shouldn't be the sheep and you shouldn't be the donkey. It's better to be either the fox or an owl. It's up to you. And I will give you some advice how to do that. Actually, there are some simple rules which are also discussed in the book and which I use in my life and when I negotiate. And I do this quite often. The first rule is better to say no. You know this guy?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
you know. Have you seen the movie? How was it in
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Sunday, yeah. Tropic Sunday. It's the Les Grossman. It's Tom Cruise, by the way. Yeah. Yes, it's Tom Cruise in the makeup. And this guy was a harsh negotiator. Yeah, he never agreed on any terms. Actually, he wants only his own terms. So, when you actually have a first offer, it's better to refuse, just to reject the first offer. And you know why? Because the first offer is not always the best one. For example, yeah, in my life, it was many times when I refused on the first offer, and after that I got better terms. And it works, it really works, believe me. The second thing is know your price. You should always know what you want to sell and for how much you want to sell. And in my life, not so long ago, I negotiated with a client we made some free consultation, and after that we agreed that we will discuss the main project. And you know what? I call them just to know how was our free consultation. And they say, okay, we agree on the main project. And I didn't expect it. I wasn't ready for it. And what do you think happened actually after that?
You made it.
Huh?
You made it.
I made it, but they asked me for a price. And I just named the price, and they agreed on it immediately. And it was a mistake. And you know why it was a mistake? Because it was too low. They could agree on more. And actually my price was too low. The third rule, forget there is a room to negotiate the price. It comes from the previous one. But another situation. When on any negotiations you say, you know, my price, for example, I don't know, 100 million, but there is a room to negotiation. Remember, then you will never get this price. In my life, it's also happened. I came to negotiations, named the price. It was high, really high, not like in the previous example. But I said, there is a room to negotiations. And I don't remember how much, but I guess I agreed on price 10 times lower, something like that. Yes, because I just said this phrase, and you should never say it. And actually, the last but the not least rule, always close the deal. Like in the Wolf of Wall Street, when you are in negotiations, anywhere, you should always close the deal. You shouldn't just negotiate for negotiations, like sometimes Fox type of negotiators do. You should always try to reach the goal. Thank you.